Deadpool 3 and X-Force will be separate movies. Deadpool was one of the most successful movies of 2016. Made for only $58 million, it earned back more than 13 times that amount. It was the 9th highest grossing film of the year, the 3rd highest opening weekend of 2016, and the highest grossing R-rated film worldwide of all time. And those are only a few of the many records it set and/or broke. Also, it is the highest grossing of all the X-Men films, despite technically being a spin-off of the series. In the comics, Deadpool and Wolverine have quite a bit of history, which was touched on both in Deadpool and in X-Men Origins, Wolverine. Beyond that, the two of them were both members of X-Force, a more militaristic Black Ops team fighting the same fight for equality as the X-Men. Besides Wolverine and Deadpool, the most famous member of X-Force is Cable, whose highly anticipated live-action debut will be in Deadpool 2. With Deadpool 2 already being worked on and Deadpool 3 promised, it seemed like X-Force would be the next logical step in continuing the story of the Merc with a mouth in film, with rumors suggesting a third Deadpool outing would actually be the X-Force film. However, according to producer, co-writer of Deadpool 2 Rhett Reese in an interview with CinemaBlend, X-Force and Deadpool 3 will not be the same movie. Instead, they will each be their own story, though possibly working in tandem as the movies are being planned at the same time. Yeah, Deadpool 3 will be different from X-Force. So I think we'll be able to take two paths. One is where we're launching something bigger, but then another where we're contracting and staying personal and small. So I think best of all worlds, really. This is in keeping with how other cinematic universes are being made right now. The various members of the Avengers tell, relatively, smaller stories separately and bigger ones when they get together. This also seems to be the plan with the DC Extended Universe, with their first team-up, Justice League, being the culmination of a much larger arc. So it sounds like X-Force will continue that trend, and perhaps it will also lead to other characters like Cable and Domino getting their own standalone movies. Even if the films tell separate stories, it is possible that the X-Force may be introduced in Deadpool 3, or even in the upcoming Deadpool 2. And there is also no indication of which characters will appear in X-Force. Like most comic book teams, the roster changes frequently. Still, considering the popularity of Deadpool, the news that Deadpool 3 and X-Force are separate movies means audiences will be getting much more Deadpool in the near future.